Hi, my name is Lindsay, and today we are going to make blueberry oat muffins. And here we have our ingredients. First, we have old-fashioned oats, and we're going to make a cup of buttermilk with vinegar and milk, our all-purpose flour, and baking powder, baking soda right here, and a teaspoon of salt, a cup of brown sugar. Here's our brown sugar, 1 egg that we are going to beat, a cup of vegetable oil, and then finally our blueberries right here. After you have all of your ingredients, you're going to want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The other thing that we need to do is move the rack to the middle. Next thing that we're going to do is line our muffin tin with the cups. And once these are done, we're going to set this aside. Next, we're going to make our buttermilk. So we need a little less than a cup of milk and our tablespoon of vinegar. And we're going to set that aside for a minute and get our oatmeal next. And then we're going to stir them together. So this is how you want it to be. So now we're going to use a separate bowl for the rest of our dry ingredients. First is a cup of flour. And after the flour, we're going to do a teaspoon of baking powder. Next, we need a half a teaspoon of baking soda and a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay. Now we also need a half a cup of brown sugar. And so now we're going to whisk all of the dry ingredients together. And now we're going to set this aside for a minute. So now we're going to beat this egg in the bowl. And so to the beaten egg, we're going to add 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. And we're going to add this all to our oat mixture from before. All right, and this is what it should look like when you've mixed them together. So our last ingredient is a heaping cup of blueberries. And you can use fresh or frozen blueberries. Again, we're folding these blueberries in. So now we're going to fill the cups about 3/4 of the way to the top. All right, and now they're going to go in the oven for 20 minutes. Now we're going to carefully take them out of the oven and place them on wire rack to cool. So here's the finished product, the blueberry and the oatmeal. Enjoy.